All right, I'd like to welcome you to Buck the News. I'm Danny.
And this is Logan.
And today's topic is North Korea. So recently in the news, North Korea's been firing off a lot of these missiles. And there's been quite a few failures, but he finally got it right a couple times. And so what they're saying is a couple of these missiles are capable of reaching the continental United States. Now, for years, he's been working on nuclear weaponry. And for a while there, they thought, well, he's still got a few months before he can put a nuke on this particular rocket. More recently, they figured out that, yeah, he can put a nuke on it. So the real question is now, in everybody's mind, is an actual threat. I'm going to ask you to like this video. And what I want you to do is keep an eye on it. And here in about the next 6 months, I want you to come back and comment on the video about how I was right. Because I'm telling you right now, we're going to war with North Korea. So you see a lot of these news channels that say, no, we're not. No, we'll do this, we'll do that. I disagree with that totally. What do you think?
Yeah, most of them are saying like, Kim Jong-un knows that if he messes with America, that he's going to get messed up. So he's just trying to threaten us and scare us. But at this point, it's pretty clear that it's beyond the point of just messing with us, because we've already threatened him, and we already have, I believe, 6 B-1B bombers ready in Guam to get on him. We actually, 2 weeks ago, I believe, after a missile test, we flew bombers over North Korea as like a threat, to let them know that we could get them at any point in time. But they know that everyone has already have guns aimed at them, and all they have is like a little pea shooter. But he's still trying it. He's still pushing the limits.
Yeah, well, to understand that, what you really got to do is go back to Kim Jong-un's raising. He was raised by Kim Jong-il, who basically, through propaganda and, of course, the use of a common enemy, has basically brainwashed an entire group of people into worshiping him as some type of god. So when you look at that and you think, okay, take a little kid that's been raised in this environment. He's raised up now. He's the ruler of that country. He's been raised in this bubble where now he thinks he's a god. Like I said, you can go back in history and look at several examples. You got Saddam Hussein. You got the Taliban government. And all those people had pretty much to a point where they fooled themselves into believing they were more powerful than they actually were. And that's where Kim Jong-un is right now. He basically believes he's a god. So Kim Jong-il basically had a method to his madness. He would do a nuclear test. He'd fire off some rockets that didn't do very well, something like that. And then he would wait, and here comes China to the rescue. Here comes Russia to the rescue. Hey, we're going to give you some more food. We're going to do a better trade deal with you, something. And then you wouldn't hear anything from him for 4 or 5 years. Well, Kim Jong-un is completely different. I don't think he's looking for a better trade deal. He's not looking for more food. He's not looking for anything other than he was raised to believe that the evil empire, the United States, is what's holding him back. And, his only goal is to destroy that evil empire that's keeping him from, and his people, I guess, from doing better. Not to say that he even cares anything about his people, because I don't believe he does. I mean, he basically, it'd be like if you committed a crime and you stole a candy bar, you don't just go to jail, your whole family goes to jail. And when y'all go to jail, that's pretty much a death sentence. It's not like they're taking care of the people that are in jail. So, anyway, all in all, it's pretty bad. And I don't think he understands how powerful the United States government is. So he just keeps pushing that envelope and making those threats, and to the point that he's got the whole world turned against him, and he just doesn't seem to care. There's plenty of evidence on TV, I guess if you were watching the news in North Korea, which he's not, to see that the United States is a really, really powerful country. Like I said, I don't think it's a question of whether we're going to war or not. I'm pretty sure we are going to war. I think the only question is it going to start World War III or not? And, with China and Russia right there on the border, it's kind of hard for us to nuke him, because you're going to get nuclear fallout on China and Russia, not to mention South Korea, which if we go to war with them, one of Kim Jong-un's first targets is going to be Seoul. And Seoul has a population of millions of people. And so, just a few artillery rounds down through there is going to kill thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people. Even Madame Mattis said it was going to be a bloody war, and when he tells you something, you better know that's going to be the truth. Because if he felt for 1 minute we could go in there and just take him out quietly, he would already say it. I got another theory too. The way these people are so brainwashed, a lot of them are probably going to die fighting for their leader, their
Their
Winnie
God.
the Pooh looking leader. Yeah, their God.
With his McDonald's haircut.
Right.
Like McDonald's to-go box haircut.
Right, bad. Anyway, and the rest of them, a lot of them are going to probably commit suicide because they've been told their whole lives since they were babies that, hey, the America is the devil, and they're thinking, suicide's probably better than being captured by the devil. So you're going to get a lot of suicides. Like I said, if you want proof of this man's mentality, all you really got to do is look at people in America that were actors or actresses or musicians or something like that in their youth.
We have like a list of just prime examples like Justin Bieber, peeing in buckets, Amanda Bynes, Lindsay Lohan. I know you can think of plenty of other celebrities who just lost everything because they're under the impression that they're untouchable. So the law can't catch me because I'm rich and everything. So they do stupid stuff like peeing in buckets because they just feel like it. So they're getting drunk, wasting their money on stupid stuff, and doing stupid stuff in general because they think they're not going to get any repercussions.
Right.
And he's doing the exact same thing. He's under the impression that he's a god, so he's just going to do stupid stuff with no repercussions, not knowing that we have more nukes than they have square miles. So he could get absolutely obliterated, but he's not even scared because he has no idea the repercussions that he's facing.
Exactly. As like I said, you take those kids and multiply that times 10 because, I'm sure at some point in time Lindsay Lohan had somebody come at her and go, no, you shouldn't do that. The difference between her and Kim Jong-un, if somebody came to him and said, no, you shouldn't do that, that guy probably got killed. They probably took him out back and just shot him. But anyway, it's like that multiplied times 10 because the guy is not in the same realm that we're in,
People in this country are literally under the impression that he just doesn't poop. Like, that's about as crazy as his propaganda has gotten.
All right, before we end our broadcast, we'd ask you to subscribe to our channel. Come back, comment later on, tell us how we were right, because like I said, we are definitely going to war with this guy. And then the other question would be, is it going to start World War III or not? And I certainly hope not.